Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Zombie Killer here, and welcome to a video that's not related to my project. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, things are going to be delayed because, as it turns out, guys, I reset my machine, but I didn't realize that the directory was considered a temporary file. So when the reset cleaned the disk, it got rid of anything that was generally considered a temporary file. I I reinstalled Minecraft, which created a fresh directory, and you know where this is going, guys. Yeah, it overwritten it. So even if I were able to go in through a raw partition to get it back, there would be no saving it. It's non-existent now. I do have a save from a small time ago of the same project. I'll have a lot of catching up to do, but it's not impossible. And thank God Almighty above that I am not starting at ground zero, or else that would just be really unfortunate. So I decided instead of continuously working my A off on a project, I would just play standard Minecraft vanilla with no mods. Complete up to date version. I'll just call it XOM Zombies SURVIVAL Survival. Mm, I'm not exactly a fan of the whole super hard up the butt difficulty. I mean, I guess cheats in case I need them. I really just want to rely on the game. Respawn immediately. Freeze damage. That's a thing now? Yes, I want to keep my stuff after death. Allow spectators to generate terrain. Yeah. Disable raids. Well, no, that's part of the mods. Well, not mods, but the mobs. Anger neutral mobs attack a nearby player, not just the player that's angered them. Works. Oh. Oh. That's a spicy setting. Let's turn that bitch on. Spawn phantoms, mobs, pillager patrols, wandering traders, drop entity equipment, world updates. Oh, my. Okay, more world options. Poop. Super flat, large biomes amplified. Oh. Floating islands. Oh, could the islands be like a little bit of everything? That'd be great. Modified Badlands. I think default, because default has everything. No, I want large biomes. Bonus chest, because I just want to get like a head start. I think I called it poop last time. So that's what it's going to be called. I have a lot of work to catch up on. I have to redo the tip system, like literally. When I did this big bumble up, guys, it really screwed me up. There's a lot of damage done. I'm gonna start by making my house. My place of manly, magnitude. Oh, that sensitivity is bonkers. Oh, sea turtles. Aww, so adorable. 24 planks. Like I've just been so neck deep into my project, which I'm definitely getting back into, and I'm gonna make it a lot better. So the stuff you saw in my previous videos will not be guaranteed to be the same thing. Content is subject to change, and I do appreciate everyone's understanding on this matter. But I'm gonna do my best to try to pull this through because I promised a project, and by damn, I'm gonna deliver a project. Oh, there's the chest. Oh, this helps. And raw salmon. Whoa, what's with the raw salmon? Whoops, I wasn't supposed to do that. I want that chest. And I want the rest of this wood. Yeah. I just hope I can build up my place before the mobs show up, because that's going to be real unpleasant. Not looking forward to dealing with that. So I do believe... I should start out... crafting table. Of course. Every professional needs one. So I'll get the, Oh, that's how you make the chest. Haven't done this in a while. I was always focused on modding because I felt it was just the better experience for me. Poor excuse, I understand that. Am I doing this right? There we go. I'm not completely brainless. Oh, and I could use some sand for glass. I'll need a furnace. You know what would be really nice, guys? I know the caves update is here. Playing the latest snapshot. But it'd be really super duper great if we could make use of dirt blocks. Like some mods actually have that, but I just don't think there's enough of like versatility of that in game. And it'd be great to start seeing that. Like we're doing it with caves now. That's a thing. And that's awesome. It's about time that Mojang finally put some kind of TLC into caves. If I had to hazard a guess, fuck. Well, there goes my shovel. If I had to hazard a guess, then I would probably say that we'll be getting another update about the possibly the end. Don't quote me on that. Zombie ain't supposed to be here. Too early, buddy. Way too early. Oh, they're coming from the caves here. Well, at least I understand where that zombie came from. Oh, you think I'm done, huh? I got another shovel. Because you get so much dirt that you honestly don't really know what to do with it all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, just come up here. Oh, I think it's about to get dark soon. Yeah, that's not good. And then I better make this quick. I'm used to the mods, so building is like much more efficient. I ain't dealing with you. Had to patch up the leak. I forgot about creepers. Oh, I'm so used to mods, I'm not used to the actual mobs themselves. I totally wasn't prepared for that. I'll need to tame an ocelot to get those effers away. I might make birch into like a wall or some kind. Perhaps. Aw, you're so little adorable. There it is. I see the spider. There's a skeleton. 3 skeletons. This is easy. I have this set to easy mode. There's like 3 skeletons over there. Blasphemy. Easy mode my butt. But I mean, if I was ever given the opportunity to, I guess, do charity for live streaming, I don't think I'd mind doing that. They're getting closer. Please let it turn daytime. Please. And a witch? Nice to know that I'm popular. Oh, I'm not looking at you, dude. To hell with that. And I'll get birch. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's about to turn daytime. Ah ha ha. Zombies can't climb walls. I know spiders can, but I'm actually more worried about the zombies doing that. I guess I'll just stick with birch walls. It's not too bad. I'll just stick with standard, oh, get the pause button back. So I'll just stick with, I don't want this. How do you make doors again? Let me see. I'm going to need the crafting table for this job. That's how you make doors. Alright. I'm gonna need a couple of wooden axes. I really want to get the full use out of the tools. I mean, I'm sorry I'm not very talkative, guys. I understand that might defeat the purpose of having a microphone active, but there isn't really that much to talk about. I suppose it might be nice to break the ice. I occasionally have gotten through to some shenanigans throughout my schooling experience. Something nice to, like something delightful and funny might be just what you guys are wanting to hear. I wasn't exactly what you would call a model student in school. I've gotten into, well, a lot of trouble. And that's just being nice about it. Which, that is to say, I'm anything but nice. Well, at that time, I really wasn't. But yeah, I pulled pranks a lot. I know what you guys are thinking, and you know, I'm not too proud to admit it neither. But there was one prank that really stands out of them all. It was this one guy who was really just a pain in the ass to everybody. Like, looking back on it now, I'm really not proud of what I did. Like, not at all. But what I actually managed to do was make that guy's life a living hell. He was kind of portly, or I guess fat. You know, I'm trying. I have to remember to be polite. I know, but the dude wasn't really in the best shape, and to be honest, neither am I. So really, who am I to talk? But yeah, there's been numerous accounts of him just being a general nuisance to all of us. So it was by pure coincidence I had to use the restroom. I was in Mr. Zazenbreaker's class. We were doing science, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly, it was about physics. We were doing the physics course on gravitational laws of gravity and motion. I had to use the restroom, which was actually just an excuse because I didn't want to be in there. So I got the go to the green to go to a restroom. I didn't know I was going to see him in there. I did not realize that at all. So understand that this was completely by chance, the kind that I'm not particularly against. By the way, this was the kind of by chance circumstance that I was really not upset about, that I could definitely live with. But he did the usual spiel like, "Oh, you are so retarded. And this is how he really sounded, too." Yeah, real winner, right? Needless to say, he really wasn't a winner of much of anything. Where are those fucking mobs? He really wasn't winning any Emmy Awards for anything. Especially not for America's Got Talent for voice. Because this guy did not have it in the voice department, but I digress. He was doing his business just like me, you know, like a boss. But then I decided a wicked idea. An idea that would make even the Grinch himself blush with embarrassment. I took all the toilet paper in my stall, the entire roll, because all you had to do is touch one of the clamp things, and you could just lift the cap of it off. So I removed the whole roll, went to the sink, and then I decided to use the entire paper towels. So I wet all of it. This was like a janitor's worst nightmare. And I balled it all up into a... Oh, motherfucker. I balled it all up into like a huge ball of like, of paper, like a water bomb. And I affectionately called it the old water bomb of Greater Mass. And you know those open parts of the top stalls that you could just, like, people would sometimes throw paper airplanes or something, and it would hit you while you're, you know, doing your deeds, your business, taking a shit. Well, I chucked that boulder, and that bitch was heavy. It was filled with water. Like, have you guys ever tried? I was young. I was in middle school. I had the physical dexterity and strength of a fucking wet noodle. So to have accomplished that feat alone was like what do you call it? A fucking duck. That was like a feat of Hercules to me. Leave me alone. I'm not buying any... You know what? Fuck you. You motherfucker, get out of here. Nobody loves you. Anyways, back what I was saying. He would often instigate and insult things, and he called me like a, you are so dumb. You are stupid. And I'm like, yes, I am. Oh, so now you agree? I do. I was playing along because I really don't view myself as really stupid. And he said this to everybody. He didn't single anyone out, so this wasn't anything really generally personal. He didn't do this... Well, he mostly did it to me, but he did it to anybody he could. Like I said, the dude was a real nuisance. But I said that this is coming from a dumber person to a smarter person. The ye old water bomb of Greater Mass. So I chucked that heavy, like, moist bitch through the open part of the stall. And you just heard this big, messy squish. It just splat. This big, wet thud. And he was like, what the fuck? Like, he made this guttural roar. It was unreal for a middle schooler. Oh! Oh my god, you're so dead, you motherfucker! Oh, you're dead, do you hear me? D-E-D, dead! That's D-E-A-D, and you're calling me dumb? Oh, that's it! Guys, let me go out and tell you that was actually one of the most heart-pumping moments of my childhood, because You have to remember, I had the physical abilities of a fucking wet noodle. I could not run in gym worth shit. I was not an active person. I just felt that needed to be understood. Me and being active was like orange marmalade and peanut butter, which, me personally, I'm not a particular fan of. But he was chasing me out of the bathroom. Yeah. And he had a little bit of toilet paper around his ankle. It was both funny and heart pumping because you know what they often say about the fat kid and why you should never piss them off? That he can surprisingly catch up to you in like almost no effort at all. Well, that was this situation. Yeah, it was exactly that bad. He was catching up to me, and I was running like as far as my limpy little legs could carry me. My tiny, insignificant, weak legs up to the push doors that are like made of metal that are used to go from like in between outside and in the hallways. And I had to force my body up against it to keep him from smashing his way through the doors. And took a deep breath or two and ran for the not for the bathroom, I just came from there, excuse me. But yeah, ran from the bathroom through that door to my classroom at Mr. Zazenbreaker's, and I just made it. And he just screamed at the top of his lungs, "Damn it!" The most hilarious part of that experience was Zazenbreaker just, his head just shot up and he's like, hmm? Who the hell is saying damn it? He gets up and walks out of his classroom and peeks his head out the door of his classroom in the hallway and says, "Hey! Whoever's saying the word damn it and yelling it, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to teach class!" Yes, he actually used profanity. Nerve of some people. And then just sat down and, I guess, just did what he would normally do. Mr. Zazenbreaker, if he wasn't grading papers, he really wasn't doing that much. He was a good teacher, funny, no nonsense. Everything an honestly good teacher should be. But that was that story. It was hilarious. It was heart pumping. Especially when you have to remember that I was not an active person. And I did not excel in gym class at all. Yeah, that's me, wimpy little Charlie. I got the pink slip and got in trouble a lot. Which I don't regret, by the way. I'm pretty sure other people have had those kind of situations where you're going to get in trouble, but then you think it's worth it. So, guys, in the comments, tell me about those stories. I'd love to listen to them. Because I love it when a fellow mischief maker like myself, again, I used to cause trouble. So you're not alone. But I would definitely love to hear it. Yes. Burn. I can see you burning through the door. I'm gonna go back in here now. Maybe I should, I'll start making some sticks. Start creating more axes. Because I'm definitely going to need those. I'm going to be looking for more birch wood. So I want to make at least a couple of layers here and then a roof. I wanted to qualify as like a decent house at least. Nothing spectacular. I'm not in this for like design competition. No, certainly not. But it won't be a shanty neither. It's going to be a decent, stable home. A happy home. But yeah, I've got other crazy stories that would actually just be unbelievable the most. But I was an unbelievable kid. It was never a dull moment for me in school. I also, in truth, was kind of cheated of an education, but oh well, in for a penny, in for a pound. I'm doing my best to get my GED so that I can actually pursue something with my more than likely worthless life. Son of a... I hate it when things break. Good thing I carry spares. I'll have to start planting down some trees so I can generate more wood. Because I'm making myself, like, just wood of everything. How much string do you need for a bow? I think you might need 3 string. And I definitely don't have that. Spider eye. Ugh, I don't want you. I'm gonna plant down a birch tree. And another birch tree. You know, I wish you could just take their bows. No. Nice physics. At least after I make my house, I'll just end this video. It might make a part 2 to this. It really depends on if I have enough time in my day to do it, since I'm budgeting my time for other things as well. So I don't know if I will be able to make Minecraft a priority. But I at least want to finish building this house. Because I did promise you guys at least a little bit of gameplay. And I made that promise the moment I started up the game. So, yep. I've got so much regular wood. I've got like too much to count. I think that'll be a decent home. Again, I wasn't aiming for anything spectacular. Just a place to shield me from mobs at night. I'll have to get a shear and wool and look for sheep. That's all the time I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye for now.